Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to build the Unkillable Sigma. This build is all about stacking as much shield and armor as possible to survive longer, use barriers to heal our allies and ourselves, and to keep our team alive while soaking up massive amounts of damage. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on future build ideas. Alright, let's get started. For round 1, the power we're picking is Orbital Barrier. This gives you a small barrier that orbits around you with 50% reduced health. Since we're going full tank in this build, the extra passive barrier helps a lot. For items in round 1, go for attack speed, weapon damage, and armor. These give you a strong early start, but we'll sell them in round 2 for our main tank setup. In round 2, sell the green items and start building the core tank set. First, get Reinforced Titanium. It gives 25 shield and reduces ability damage taken by 15%. Since we'll already have a lot of shield, this reduction is very effective. Next, grab Vital ET for 10 armor, and the ability to convert 100 health into armor. Then add Crusader Hydraulics. It gives 25 armor, and while you have armor, you take 10% less weapon damage. These 3 combined give you a serious damage reduction boost right away. For round 3, pick the power Philharmonic Fortitude. This increases both of your barrier max health by 25%, and even better, they start regenerating over time. Your front barrier and your orbital barrier will now be tankier and constantly healing, making it even harder for enemies to break through. Now for the item in round 3, we're getting Kuiper's Thesis. It gives you 50 shield and causes your barrier to heal nearby allies for 3% of your max life every second. It works with your orbital barrier, so you're healing teammates and yourself simply by being near them. If you're standing near your deployed barrier while your orbital barrier is active, the healing effect is doubled, making you a walking support tank. At this point, we have 2 healing barriers, solid armor, and a massive amount of shield to absorb damage. This combination not only makes you hard to kill, but also supports your team passively just by positioning well. In round 4, go for Divine Intervention. It gives 50 shield, and when you take more than 100 damage at once, it instantly restores 20% of that damage and begins regenerating your shield. It's a clutch item for surviving burst damage in big team fights. For round 5, we're picking the power event Horizon. When you absorb damage with Kinetic Grasp, it now restores your barrier health. And if your barriers are already full, it will start generating overhealth instead. This adds a whole new layer of sustain that keeps you in the fight much longer than most tanks. For items in round 5, start with Containment Field. It gives 10% cooldown reduction and increases your Kinetic Grasp duration by 50%. Since we're relying on Grasp to restore barriers and generate overhealth, more duration means better sustain. Now, sell your Crusader Hydraulics and pick up Martian Mender. It gives 25 health, 10% cooldown reduction, and passively heals you for 3% of your life every second. Combined with the healing from Kuiper's Thesis, this stacks up to a massive 9% healing per second. For the final power, I recommend Zero Gravity. With this, every time you use an ability, you gain the ability to fly for 2.5 seconds. This makes you harder to hit, better at escaping danger, and much more mobile for team positioning or clutch plays. As for the last item, sell Reinforced Titanium and grab Von Wilhelm. It gives you 15% bonus to health, armor, and shield, boosting every aspect of your tankiness. And when your life drops below 30%, you gain an additional 10% damage reduction. And that's it. Our Unkillable Sigma build is complete. We've got massive health pools, regenerating barriers, passive healing, and a ton of damage reduction from both armor and shield-based items. You're not just hard to kill, you're a walking fortress that heals your allies while controlling the battlefield. Let me know what you think of the build in the comments. Alright, let's go test it out in game.
The barrier appears. Barrier is nearly spent. Actuating the barrier. The universe does not lose. Here's our score. Actuating the barrier. Objective goes live in 10. The barrier weakened. Barrier unsuccessful. Much appreciated. and sing for me!
The score is 10 seconds until the objective is unlocked.
Barrier unsuccessful.
The objective's live. Don't let the wings fool you. This angel packs a punch. They take the point. They're advancing to objective C.
Barrier initialized.
The objective unlocked.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
The objective's over.
Barrier cannot withstand that ball.
d.va is changing the game.
Sing for me!
And they take the round. Here's our score.
Barrier initialized. Barrier is nearly spent. The barrier appears. Utilize and sing for me!
Check the standings. Actuating the barrier. The robot is with us. Onward to the barricade. Exerting force on the barricade. Live aforementioned. Need to think. A record interval and moving further still. And now, time begin. Return to me.
Come here, Cookie. Get in there, Bob. Nerf this. Enemy over here. Oh, come on, we let them pick the robot.
Moira's making everyone hot test subject.
Fire in the hole.
Actuating the barrier.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. See you all in the next one.